Hey, Randall.
Hey, what's up, Tony?
Hey, man. I was just thinking, uh, you know what we did about 3 years ago?
Dude, was it really 3 years ago?
Yeah, it was 3 years ago. It's the day we dipped down below the rim of the Grand Canyon.
Oh, well, it just so happens that behind me you see the beautiful Grand Canyon. I just happen to have that as a background. So I must have been on the same page as you thinking about those couple of amazing days.
Yeah, that was fantastic. You ever
So
you ever
much
kind
fun.
of like wish we could go back?
I I do, man. Honestly, I would love it. And I know there's a ton of people who would be all up for it.
Yeah, we
But I
should.
mean, yeah, logistically, like it's just a challenge.
Yeah, if we did ever go back, what would be cool is if we like actually had a permit for a group to just kind of be legit.
Yeah, totally. You got to get a permit. I mean, permit's going to be crucial. In fact, it would be nice if we already had a permit.
Mm, that'd be cool. Yeah, if you had a permit, then you could get the um, authority to probably be in a bigger group than what we had. Because I think
Yeah.
last time we had 21, 22 people, but this with a permit, you'd be able to take a little bit bigger group.
Yeah, you could do 30 as long as you have the first aid covered. I mean, but yeah, you'd need the first aid covered. What do you think about that?
That's cool. So we'd have to have people who are already certified or willing to be certified in first aid and CPR, just in case of an emergency if you're down in the canyon. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. And if you had already planned that far in advance, you'd probably already have like a hotel booked, wouldn't you?
Oh man, that would be cool. So
That would be so
if
cool.
if what we did was we could actually like have everybody meet. I mean, I'm just talking like if we did go back, we could have
Yeah.
everybody meet like on the south rim and then they could come in, they can book out, have their family come, whatever, but they come and stay on the south rim. And then everybody that wanted to hike would take the shuttle over to the north rim. Everybody gets a good night's sleep, gets up on the north rim, and then comes back from north to south. Since last time when we went south to north.
That's right.
It'd be an entirely different experience, but yet everybody would be able to get at the north rim, hike back to the south rim, be reunited with any family or friends that came out to support. And then there's a whole lot more areas there where we could like do an after hike event, get together, have a dinner or a breakfast, lunch, and then it's much easier to get to the airport.
I no, I totally agree. If you were going to do all of that, you would really want to have a date in mind. If you were going to go through the hassle of the permit and the first aid and all the travel arrangements in the hotel,
Yeah,
right?
they
You want
probably
that date in mind?
Yeah, they probably wouldn't give you a permit without having a date
That's
already
probably true.
attached to it.
Yeah.
So, and you'd want to kind of, if you were going to put a date out there, you'd probably want to pick it so that's not too late in the season where it's too hot, but yet you want to give people enough time to get trained up to be able to hike almost 25 miles and 10,000 feet of elevation gain across the Grand Canyon. That'd be epic.
Yeah, you know what? It feels like maybe June of 2025 would be just a good time if you were to do all those other things. It just feels like, in fact, maybe that early part of June where, the park is opening on the 31st of May and it's like, everyone's stoked and it's time, but it's not super hot yet. But I don't know, that might be a good time.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if everybody had like a list of equipment that they would need and like what to
Yeah.
bring, um, you know, need a little bit more than a couple of snacks and maybe a sandwich, but we could get people dialed in with making sure they have electrolytes and enough calories to make it across. That'd be cool.
If you were to do that, and if you were to do it, let's just say like June 5th, for example, 2025, it would really be an opportunity for people to build, lifelong friendships, relationships, and like really just bond together. I mean, that would be a really cool thing to do again.
That would be cool. Yeah, I remember going into the canyon with some people I knew, but obviously there were people I didn't know. And when we made it out the other side, I mean, those are bonds that just, I mean, will never be broken. I can reach out to anybody that was in the canyon at any time for anything,
Yeah.
and it's like we're picking up right where we left off.
Yeah, I totally agree, man.
Mm.
I just wish we could do it.
Yeah, I wish there was a way that we could just like, I don't know, announce like that we were doing it again or something like that. That would be really cool.
Yeah, it would be awesome to just have everybody plan on being there on June 4th, just to reach out to us now and let us know their interest level. And we could start to put a list together. That would just be amazing.
Yeah. I think for the safety of the group, we should probably break up and already have individual group leaders like figured out. So we'll go out as one big group, but we'll make sure that we have a group leader with the right training and CPR, medical. I could even
Yeah.
have a few of my ultra runner friends kind of come just to make sure that we've got the ability to keep people together. Like last time, I was kind of running back and forth between groups just to check on people. It'd be nice if we had a couple more people like that.
Yeah, agreed. Be nice if we had like a certified physician assistant on the hike as well. I think we could probably do that pretty easily.
Yeah, that sounds great. I think in order to really dial in the health and safety of the group, though, we should probably have some requirements where people actually go through the training, set up some training, and we could help
Yeah.
make sure that they know what training to do. But so I think we should probably, I mean, if we were to do something like that on June 5th in the Grand Canyon, we should probably have just a little bit of an application where people apply, and then we make sure that if they are selected, they are given the opportunity to do what it takes to get there. Because as I mentioned last time, and I kept driving home, it's a lot of fun and it's a great event, but it's not a walk in the park. It's a national park, but it's more like a survival event than just a walk in the park.
Yeah. Man, that would be awesome. I sure
Yeah.
wish we would do that. June 5th of 2025.
Yeah. With the permit already,
Yeah.
with the North Rim
Lodging. Yeah.
already reserved, ready to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
That would just make it so easy.
It really
I mean,
would. It turnkey. Yeah.
yeah. And people would, I mean, I'm sure that people would just be wanting to sign up. I'm sure we would have more people that want to sign up than the 30 slots. So, yeah,
Yeah.
if only.
Oh, well, if only.
Yeah. All right, Randall, give us the scoop. What do we got planned?
Guess what, everybody? We are set. Permits are ready. We are off to the races. Get your applications in now. Reach out to Tony. Probably would be best, right, Tony? How do they
Yep.
start applying for this?
All right. So I will be publishing the application, but in the meantime, if you have any interest, go ahead and reach out to me, Tony at pmsuccess.com, and I'll get you the application just as soon as we go live with it. But we wanted to get this out because this is the anniversary of the 3 years. It's been 3 years since we were in the canyon, and that's been too long. And we want to get everybody back out. Randall's been working hard on the permitting process. We've been working on getting the lodging on the North Rim. You know, it's limited housing on the North Rim, and we wanted to make sure that we had that secured. And coming back from the north to the south is going to be an entirely different experience, and we wanted to be able to bring that to the group. So that's what we got planned, and we cannot wait to get back out there. I know June 5th seems like a long time away, but we got some training to do. We got life to do. We got conferences in the middle, holidays, and then June 5th will be here before you know it.
Absolutely. Let's go. I cannot wait. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
Thanks,
me
Tony.
too. All right, buddy. See you out there.
All right. See ya.